Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Goldsboro where a crash on Highway 117 has sent the driver of the vehicle to the hospital. The Goldsboro Fire Department says first responders had to use specialized equipment and advanced rescue techniques to extricate the driver safely from the vehicle. Now, the department says the driver was stabilized and transported for further care, but did not provide any other details. Now, we have reached out to Goldsboro Fire for more information and are waiting to hear back about more details on the case. Now, again, we're also following a story out of Craven County and, ironically, also California, where a sex offender is being arrested. In Craven County, on May 28th, the sheriff's office says it got a report of a 10-year-old being sexually exploited. A news release says it began on Snapchat. An investigation identified Lorenzo Diaz Jr. as the suspect. The 21-year-old man is from Sacramento, California. The U.S. Marshals took Diaz into custody on July 14th in California, according to the release. Now, a search warrant on his home was also executed. Tuesday, Diaz extradited him to North Carolina and charged him with the following felonies: first-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, and indecent liberties with a minor. He is currently being held under a $1 million bond in Craven County. The sheriff's office says it is working with federal authorities and more charges are expected. And now we want to turn to your weather forecast today, where we're tracking showers and storms across parts of eastern North Carolina right now. It's been a fairly wet and cool day thus far, and of course cloudy. That cloud cover has certainly helped us out in terms of air temperatures, but let's zoom the picture in. There you can clearly see a lot of those clouds really focused over North Carolina and Virginia, as that area of low pressure, again, kind of hanging out in the western part of our state, is going to slowly inch its way a little bit further eastward as we head through the next 2 days. This is going to be a lengthy system, again, that really isn't going to want to move a whole lot faster than it's currently moving. So that keeps rain in the forecast through tomorrow and even Friday, potentially even on Saturday, particularly closer to the coast. Now, here's kind of a zoomed in look at exactly what we've got going on across the area right now. Again, spotty showers and downpours for many of our southern communities. We do have, again, more of a big kind of mass of lighter rain showers right now moving over portions of Washington, Terrell, even Hyde counties, and of course the Outer Banks. Down East Carteret County got stuck under some of those showers earlier. Still seeing some of those raindrops around the coast, essentially from Atlantic Beach eastward towards Ocracoke, but those raindrops, again, a little bit lighter than the more isolated cells sitting further back towards the west. Now, here's what we've got in terms of air temperatures right now. Most of us find ourselves in the low to mid 80s. Along the coast, we've got mid 70s through Hatteras as well as Manio. Rocky Mount right now 70 degrees, similar story in Ahoskie, with 64 degrees in Roanoke Rapids. Again, those areas have been stuck under the cloud cover and the rain showers for most of the day, and that's why they are noticeably cooler. Fortunately, for those of you who enjoyed the drier air mass, humidity has made a pretty big comeback today. Many areas are reporting dew points rising anywhere between around 5 to 10 degrees over the past 24 hours. Now, some areas, looking at central Pitt County right now, Greenville, showing a 14-degree rise in dew points. That is a change you can feel. And of course, that can certainly adjust, what you wear outside in the afternoons compared to what you anticipate you'll be okay in earlier in the morning. Now, here's kind of another look at exactly what we've got going on. Again, rain showers still moving their way across eastern North Carolina. By the time we get to, I would say, around 10 to 11 p.m. at night tonight, that's when we're anticipating a lot of those showers to quiet down periodically. Only more rain will show up, though, as we head into Thursday and Friday. There you can see again some of those showers starting to kind of dry up. They won't go away completely. We'll remain with again some rain on the radar through the next 48 hours. It's just again going to be fairly hit and miss and a little bit more scattered and isolated at some points of the day than others. Tomorrow afternoon will be a wetter time than what we see earlier tomorrow morning. But again, do want to let everybody know that rain is again in the forecast coming up for your Thursday. Here's what we've got for the next 8 days. 82 degrees for today and tomorrow, turns to 83 Friday, 84 Saturday, 86 on Sunday, and then 87 on Monday. Now, by the time we get to next Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll be back to looking at the low 90s. Overnight lows dipping down into the upper 60s Friday and Saturday night will certainly present more of a comfortable feel for the weekend. But it still, again, comes with a 40% chance of rain on both Saturday and Sunday, especially closer to the coast because of that stalled low pressure system and that stalled front. That's where we could see a better opportunity for rain chances as we head into the weekend. So if you're trying to maybe get a beach trip planned, do be aware you may have to again navigate some rain showers and some rain chances through this upcoming weekend along the coast. That's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Wednesday.